Hi, my name is Aaron and I'm with the Welty Environmental Center. Today we are broadcasting live from my backyard. Here is Nora. She's going to be helping me out today. She is my daughter. And what we're going to do today is we're going to show you how to set up a super fun craft at home that can teach a little bit of science. And so this one is going to be how to set up your own ice core lab. Now, ice cores are used to help show us what climate was like a long time ago. Now, remember from an earlier video on our channel that Darcy did that climate is your closet and weather is what you're wearing today. All right. So if you want to know more about that, check out her video on how to make a rain gauge. But today we want to know how we can find out what climate was like a long time ago. Millions of years ago, thousands of years ago, long time ago. So one way that they would do that is they would, scientists would observe what is inside of an ice core. And so we're going to set up a lab where we can make some simple observations that are super fun. All right, so what types of things do we need?
A Pringles container.
You could also use any sort of bottle, like a water bottle.
Some yarn or string, some beads, no matter what type, and some minifigures, Shopkins, Hatchimals, any of that stuff.
Right. So we want to make this fun for everybody. So really what we're going to do here now is we are going to take our Pringles can or water bottle and we are going to set up an ice core. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to put in a little bit of water at the bottom and put it in your freezer. This does take a couple of days to set up. So once you have a little layer frozen in the bottom, then what you want to do is you want to take a couple of beads and place them in the bottom on top of the ice, and then put some more water in and let it freeze again. And then put some yarn in and let it freeze again. And then put some of your kids' favorite plastic toys in and let it freeze again. And do that so that you have layers within your can until you're about full. That will create something really fun to look at, and if anything, I'll show you just how much fun we can have with it once we're done making observations. So give us just a minute and we'll be back with our finished product. All right, so you might notice that our Pringles can is different. That's because I set this one up a while ago, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. Now what you want to tell your little scientist is that we're going to make observations and see what's in here. Now, if you want to really get into what is inside of an ice core and how people study oxygen levels and CO2 levels in the atmosphere, there will be a link in the comments to various organizations like NOAA where you can go research more about ice core data. But for this age group and for this experiment, it's really just about, can we observe things in the ice? And well, if we can observe some things that we put in the ice, then we should be able to observe things that naturally occur in the ice, like carbon dioxide and oxygen levels. So Nora here is going to unwrap our ice core, and then we're going to take a look at it. Can you get that to open up, or do you need a hand?
I need a hand.
You need a hand? All right. So here we go.
Whoa, it's pink in there.
Yeah, it is. So
Ooh, and it's purple.
we will unwrap it here. All right. So here we have our ice core. Oh, I hope that you can see that. And Nora, what do you notice about the ice core?
You can, since we put it in, different times, we can see, there's, a small line between every section that we did, and I can see some of the yarn still bright in there.
All right, good. And do you notice that there's different colors of yarn?
Yeah.
All right, good. So that's really what we're going for here, is to be able to make those observations. The lines where she observed, you can see where we made the layers. That represents in a real ice core years worth of melt and refreeze. And so these are really simple and fun to make. And when you're done with them, making observations, I would recommend letting your little explorer take a hammer to it, because that's also fun.
Whoa!
All right. So, okay, that's good. All right. So, I hope that you take an opportunity and make an ice core and do a very short observational lab, because this is the beginnings to being able to teach your kids about climate change and climate science. All right, see you later.